Okay, I wanted to give an update for those of you that maybe have been following along on the shorts about where our planter repair progress is going. For those of you that haven't followed along, a few nights ago it was dark, late at night. I was at the last field for the night, backing into the field because we had unfortunately parked the seed tender at the wrong entrance, and I was just trying to make the most of it. I was looking in the dark at this wheel as my gauge for where to miss a post in the field, and I was not realizing that these stuck out as far as what they did. And so the post went past that tire, and I was looking at this tire in the dark, and the post bent, pushed that over, bent that row unit, that one, and that one. Bent them up pretty good. I got a couple of them over here still. You can see it curled them. That's not straight anymore. So we were able to find some used row units a few hours away and get those. Those came with gauge wheels that were also used, and with disc openers that were also used, and they all had to be taken off. They were in a little rough shape, and we had to go way down. We basically had to get the used units that we got, even though it had stuff on them, we had to basically take them down to just to the bare shank, and take everything off of our old ones and take everything off of the ones that we bought and swap them over. And that was a lot. That includes these little pieces here. We did these tail pieces. The row cleaners had to be moved. These things had to be moved. We had to redo all this and that. So it's just a lot of little pieces. I mean, even you don't really think about it, but this has some little bolts that are up here that hold the seed meters, and this unit, for whatever reason, doesn't have them, so I'm gonna have to go take those off of another unit. So that's taken quite a bit of time. And then in the process of bending everything, our meters themselves, these are cast aluminum, they're not plastic, they're cast aluminum, they actually bent to the point of cracking. So we had to go chase down some meters. Those things are ridiculously expensive, but I was able to find some some used ones for a good price. Shout out to Nathan Lott for helping me find those. He works with Parallel Ag, and Chad Bell for selling them to me. And so, but even those came with a lot of stuff, but we had to take a bunch of stuff off. So they came with these brackets here that don't work on our planter, so we had to take those off. They've got this is the drive unit. Ours doesn't need that, so I've got to take out the roll pins that are there, take those off, reattach hoses and everything that way. So it just adds up to time. We also had to move our shop. So our shop, we had parked over there. That's our shop, that little lane right there. But they were chopping some haylage, and so we had to move over here. That's also where the milkman backs up into our shop area. So we moved the shop over here. Yesterday, of course, the roof was leaking quite a bit, so we didn't get as much done yesterday as what I was hoping. Today, the boss has the fan turned on pretty good, but it's not slowing us down too much. So I just need to finish taking that meter apart. I got to put those knobs back in there, hook up some hoses, and then I think I basically have it all together. It's been, let's see, that happened on Friday night, and it's now Wednesday, right about noon, which unfortunately is just way too long, but that's how these projects go when you're trying to track down parts from across the countryside, and just lots of little bolts and things that need to be changed, and you're trying to do hay at the same time and take care of other projects. And your shop has a lights out policy when the sun goes down, and has a leaky roof when it rains. So that's what life has been like the last few days. Thought I'd do this longer form update. You can go check out some of our shorts to see some more of the initial damage in the field and other stuff. Of course, also once this gets done, I got to clean up the floor and get everything put back away and organized in our tool storage area, which is thankfully not outside. It's actually in the side there where we have an old milking parlor. So that's what's been going on. Hopefully we can get at it and get some stuff planted a little bit later today.